Hi, today I'm going to show you how we can reshape an array in Python. Assume we have an array and for any reason we want to change the shape of the array. For example, here I'm going to first import the NumPy array as np and create the array A. It's going to be the 4x3 array and then print it. If I run this, you'll see it's going to create the array A here, and if I open it, so it's going to be it has a 4 rows and 3 columns like that. So assume I want to change the shape of this array to any new shape. So for example, here I have a 12 elements, and remember, whenever I reshape it, the number of elements after it's reshaped should be equal to the number of elements before it's reshaped. So here I have 12 elements before, so to whatever shape I change it, it should have also 12 elements. So assume I'm going to make it 2 by 6, which has also the 12 elements. So if I want to do that, for example, I will come here and b is equal to b reshape, and then the name of the array I want to reshape, which is the A, and then the new shape, which is I want to be 2 by 6. And if I run this, if I run this part of the code, so it's going to create a B for me, and as you can see, B is becoming 2 by 6. So I can do it this way. Another way that I can do it is that I can use the array method. So for example, I could have say, or let me see, C is equal to A dot reshape, and then the new shape is a 2 by 6, and I can also do it that way. So if I run that as well, you will see the same things here, that I have this array C is going to be 2 by 6. Sometimes when we have the large array and we don't want to calculate the second dimension or the third dimension or whatever dimension we have, we can use instead of that, we can use the -1. So for example, here, let me delete that. Here I want to make it 2 by 6, but assume I want to say it's a 2, but I don't want to calculate the other dimension, so I will put -1 here. And the -1 in the -1 here tell the Python that you calculate this dimension, the length of this dimension for me. So I can go ahead here and say, if I run that again, it's going to be that. Oh, let's do it the other way. So if I go ahead, let me delete that, and let me delete that as well. So here, if assume I come here and say, instead of 2 by 1, say, okay, no, it's -1, and the other one's 2. So I know I want to have 2 columns, but I don't know how many rows I need to have. So I can go ahead and run this line, and you will see it's going to automatically calculate the 6 here. So it's going to have the 6 row and 2 columns. So we can use that to the -1 to tell the Python calculate that specific dimension for me. If I only put if I want to convert whatever dimension is 2D, 3D, whatever the number of dimensions I have into 1D, what I can do is that I can go ahead and here just make it like that. So I want to reshape A and just simply put -1 here. And if I do that, it's going to make it to 1D. So I can go ahead and click on that, and you will see that it's going to, the C has only 12 elements here. So I can use it for that. If I want to make it, or want, for example, to change it to 3, here it's a 2D and I change it to 2D, I can change it to any dimension myself. So for example, here from 2D, if I wanted to make it 3D, I can add the third dimension here as well. And if I run that, so it should become the 3 dimension. So you can see here now the B has the 3 dimensions, the 3D vector. So I can add the other dimension or remove it if I need it. So it's gonna add it or remove the third dimension or fourth dimension or whatever number of dimension I need. So this is how we can reshape an array in Python. If I want to reshape the array itself, instead of assigning it, for example, to B or to C, I can assign it back to A, and then it's gonna replace the A with the new shape that the new shape that we told him to have.